Admiral, I am receiving hailstorms.
Ask not what Geldar can do for you, but what you can do for Geldar. Those were your words.
Give or take.
They are very wise.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Well, now that you know the truth, you can go back to living your own lives. We won't bother you anymore.
No. You must still help us.
You don't need our help. You'll be fine.
We need more weapons. The flying machine you brought us here in. We called it a puddle jumper. Our army could use it.
No. Can't do that.
But you encouraged me to increase the military.
In response to McKay, the other Oracle, doing things that I thought were...
Aggressive? Arrogant? Demeaning to me and my people?
I will give you arrogant and demeaning, but,
The people of Geldar have started digging a mine beneath our borders to exploit coal resources on our land.
Really?
It was only confirmed yesterday. This, after several diplomatic attempts to reach a compromise.
Yeah, we couldn't come to an agreement, but I didn't think he would start digging.
I'm curious to know what response you would have to such an incursion. I believe your next command would be to launch an attack on the mine. Prevent them from digging further. I'm right, aren't I?
Did they believe you?
Yes, they are fully aware of the situation. Not too thrilled, obviously.
We've got a big problem, though.
What is it?
Game or no game, the fact remains we've started something these people don't seem to want to stop. They hate each other and may be headed for a very real war.
Great. Great. And this is thanks to your benevolent imposition? I've asked you both here this morning so we can have a face-to-face talk. Now, hopefully, I can help you reach an understanding.
Where's Dr. McKay?
Well, I've asked that neither he nor Colonel Shepard participate in this. I think they've already done enough in fostering the current tension between you. Now, I have had some experience brokering peace treaties. I'm sure we can find some common ground. Okay. Why don't we start by going back a few years to the time when your two peoples lived in peace?
We were naive back then, ignorant to our potential. Once we began to challenge ourselves intellectually, we began to see how the people of Helona had been abusing thousands of years of kindness from us.
I've done everything I could to achieve peace with you.
Really? Such as?
I sent gifts of goodwill.
You sent crates of citrus fruit. Citrus. Do you have any idea what an insult that is to my people?
Didn't used to be.
Okay, see, I think I know where that comes from. Did the Oracle tell you that citrus fruit was bad?
He made us aware of its toxic properties, yes.
Everything is toxic to you. They're not busy insulting us. They're complaining about contaminated food, improper hygiene. Even the sunlight is dangerous to them.
The only insult has been your unwillingness to compromise in any trade negotiation. Instead, you choose to increase the size of your army.
You built an army too.
Only in response to your aggression.
My aggression? You dig a mine beneath our border to steal our coal, and you have the nerve to talk about aggression.
We're not stealing your coal.
You crossed into our land.
What do you need it for anyway? It's not like you know the first thing about what to do with it.
You see how she insults us?
By stating a fact.
Okay, please. If we could discuss this reasonably, I'm sure we can come to some sort of...
We've tried. They agree to nothing. And until Dr. McKay is brought into this discussion, I have nothing further to say.
That went well. Talk to them. Get them back to the table and hammer out a truce. I have run into a roadblock.
Really? That all seemed very agreeable.
Oh, to you?
Yeah, well, more agreeable than Richard the Lionheart.
They are both refusing to compromise. You seem to have convinced them that they can't make any decisions without your guidance.
That's not true.
Tell them that.
This is delicious.
Listen, you need to make peace with the people of Helona. If tensions keep rising like this, it could lead to war.
I'm aware of that.
Well, then you're also aware that people will get hurt.
I know the danger to my people. I also know you've taught us things Baden's band of knuckle-draggers won't learn for hundreds of years. Under your leadership, we hope to remain many steps ahead of any kind of aggression from them.
Nola, you and your people need to start thinking for yourselves. Look, I'm not going to be there for you anymore. You need to take control of your own lives, start making your own decisions about your future. And there could be no future without peace.
I agree.
Good.
And as soon as the people of Helona either concede or get out of our way, peace will be restored. What you told me before, I do realize how monumental our progress has been. And I refuse to let Baden destroy that. Great spirits have always encountered opposition from mediocre minds. Those are the words of the Oracle. Your words.
Einstein's, actually, but...
If we yield one bit to Helona, it will be equal to taking a giant step back in our development. I owe it to my people to make sure that does not happen.
They're digging further. Every hour they intrude deeper into our land.
To get them to stop, you have to provide an incentive.
Like attacking the mine.
Well, that'll cause a whole other set of problems.
The only problems will be with the people of Geldo.
Not necessarily, they can fight back.
What are you saying? We should capitulate. Let them do whatever they want.
No, you make a deal, trade. Say you decide to share some of your weaponry, and they in turn give you some of their technology.
John,
Go ahead.
how's it going?
Well, he's being a little,
Stubborn.
I was going to use a different word.
I'd like you to come to my office. We need to talk.
They're not open to any kind of deal?
Not yet. Maybe we should stick them in a room, force them to come to an agreement.
Don't worry about it. They'll work it out. Look, we just happened to catch them at a particularly bad time. Shepard's guy's been doing a lot of aggressive posturing of late.
The only aggression is coming from the people of Gelding.
Geldar.
Whatever. His people are digging a mine across the border into Helona.
The coal resources straddle the border between my country and his.
Oh, barely. They go 3 miles into my country, which your people are happily tunneling into.
It has been a point of contention between us, okay? But it is just a difference in cartographic interpretation. Tomato, tomato.
No, it's pretty clear cut. You entered illegally into my country.
Gentlemen.
You gave me no choice. You refused to negotiate.
Oh, you mean give in?
What do you care anyway? It's not like your people are going to use the coal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You needed to power your medieval steam engine.
Wait, stop it! These are not your lands. This game is over, so you'd better set aside your differences, because if the two of you can't figure out how to forge a truce, how the hell are these people going to?
Rodney,
What?
you'd better come to the game room.
What happened?
We've just received a data stream from the planet. Colonel Shepard's army has launched an attack.
Don't look at me. I didn't order it.
Oh, they're going after the mine.
Well, looks like your war just started.
Who ordered this?
I did.
He entered the command on your game console.
I only did it because I know it's something you would have told me to do.
I ordered you to make peace with these people.
This attack will not go unpunished.
No one is doing any punishing. There'll be no further escalation to this conflict.
There's no casualties reported. It looks like the mine was surrendered without a fight.
I told my army to minimize collateral damage.
You need to get back there. Take Ronan and Taylor with you, go to your respective countries, and make sure this does not get any further out of hand. No one has been hurt yet. Let's keep it that way.